link these modes of transit together appropriately, ensure that we're not building duplicative service.
No, it doesn't matter. Hey, hi, hello, friendos. So it's Monday. We're out taking a cheeky little walk. We were cooped up in our house because Mike was still getting over COVID, but he's officially COVID negative now. Huzzah.
Oh yeah, I am, son.
So we wanted to get out and get our bodies moving and stuff. Got a busy week ahead of me. I have a work retreat this week, which I'm not super looking forward to, but we shall persevere. And yeah. Okay, telling you this raw from just finishing this, and I told you last video that I was gonna finish it, and I did. I literally teared up at the end because I'm a sap. Great book. Everything Emily Henry writes is good. I told you guys that already, but literally I am such a sap. Like, I love romance novels. I was literally like bitching about this book earlier. I was like, ugh, it's so annoying. They're just like pretending like they don't need to be together. And then I cry at the end because I love it. I love it. It's so corny and it's so predictable, but I'm obsessed with it. It gets me every single time. I love romance. She's trying to eat my quesadilla because I'm eating right now, but I had a thought and I wanted to share it with the vlog. So I always like consider myself like a dark academia / light academia girly, more dark than light, but I don't feel like I embody that as much as I like I mentally embody it. And like, what the heck does that mean? I don't know, but two things. One is I really want my own office one day. Like, this house is only, or apartment is a 2-bed, and one is a bedroom and one is Mike's office because he needs a place to store all of his Legos. One day though, I want my own office, and I think that then I will be able to reach my peak academia girly vibes. But the reason I'm saying all of this is because I'm watching this new vlogger that I discovered. And her vibe, I feel like, is so academia, and like she has like vintage decor, and like arguably like so do I very much love that. I feel like mine doesn't come across as like academia though. I need to get more things. I'm just rambling, but like I really want to have like, you know, like marble busts and like butterfly pictures and like a bunch of books stacked up everywhere. And I don't know, she's using like classical music in her vlogs instead of like lo-fi, and just pondering some things that like I feel like that's my mental aesthetic, but I don't like portray it. Anyways, point number 2 is that this week I've been trying to wear makeup and like get dressed every day. I don't usually do that because I work from home and all I have to do is like tune into a couple Zoom calls. And so I don't really feel the need to like get all dolled up and get dressed up and things like that. But I feel like if I did, I would be able to like portray that like academia / like professional wear kind of vibe that I want. And it's funny, and I'm probably gonna do another clip later today talking about this, but I just purged my closet and listed some stuff on my Depop. I'll put it here and in the description. But I'm trying to get rid of some of my like professional wear clothes because I don't go to the office anymore, so I don't really need them. But yeah, so I'm like really struggling. I'm struggling so much with like my personal fashion identity lately, and I felt like getting rid of clothes would make me feel a little bit better. The problem is like there is no money in my budget right now for buying new clothes and sort of like reclaiming my fashion identity, because I am getting surgery in 2 weeks and that's going to be expensive, and then I am planning a wedding, so that's expensive. So that's where we're at with that. But I just like, I want to be an academia girly, but I don't feel like I actually portray it, and I need to like reckon with myself. As I mentioned in the last clip, I did a closet purge because I'm sick of everything I have, and I needed to like clear the stuff that every time I look at, I'm just like, ew, I'm not gonna wear this, out of like my line of sight. So that like hopefully I will reach for stuff that I like forget that I have, and or just won't be so discouraged by seeing all the stuff that I hate. But in doing that, I realized, first of all, I have these 2 dresses that I bought probably like early college. They're both from Forever 21. They're both from Forever 21 Contemporary. As you can see, they are pretty much the same style of dress. This one is a little bit longer. Okay. Both from Forever 21 Contemporary. This one is a small, and this one is an extra large. So again, the one that is a little bit smaller is an extra large. They're from the same line, same store, same line, bought around the same time. Explain. Like, this is what it's like to be a woman. Anyways, had to rant. Okay, you see this weather? You see this weather in that last clip? Okay, for the last, I'm not even joking, 2 weeks, it has been cloudy and windy, but no thunder, no rain, no lightning. I've had it up to here. I really, genuinely, if it's gonna look like that outside, it needs to rain. And if it's not, I don't want it. I'm done with clouds. Unless they're gonna rain, why are they here if they're not bringing rain?
It better be thundering out there or I don't want it.
That's what I'm saying. Thank you. So this is me fully couch rotting post our digital retreat. So I work for a nonprofit. Every year we have a retreat with like our team. I work on the digital team. I'm a social media strategist. I am lucky enough to work remote. I work from home. Peep Skelly and Spider behind me. And so I am not used to commuting and being in person with people. So every time, like 2 to 3 times a year that I have to go in for things like this at work, I'm always like dreading them, and I'm always like really stressed out about it because, you know, it's just like it's a mix up of your routine. And then also just like I'm an introvert, so like I gain energy from being alone. So I got home at 8, it's now 9, so I've spent a full hour just like fully spacing out and vibing. I meant to like record this morning like in my little outfit and like headed into work, but I had to get up earlier and it was dark and Mike was still sleeping and all that jazz, so I didn't film. I'll try to film tomorrow morning if I can because we have one more day, but we'll see. But it went fine and I was nervous for no reason, as always. Honestly, probably the worst part was the traffic getting there because I live in Atlanta and Atlanta traffic is bad. And so it was like scary getting to the office this morning, but we lived through day 1 and hopefully we will live through day 2 tomorrow. Okay, hey, I'm trying to remember to film today before I go into the office, and I know I'm not gonna want to when I get home today. So this is me headed into the office for day 2 of our digital retreat. Of course, I'm crazy anxious, but I'm almost there, and I know I'll be less stressed once I get in the door, so. There's no earthly way that like my phone will be able to pick up the fact that jazz music is playing in the apartment complex next to us, but I have the window cracked just a little bit so I can just hear jazz, and let me tell you, immaculate vibes. Like truly, really just turning this Friday around, making the last stretch before 5 p.m. Just a great experience. Okay, the lighting is not ideal, but I propped you up on like my kitchen counter while I cut strawberries. But I wanted to give a little update for the vlog. I am not posting this week, I'll post next week, but tonight I am going to the Chiefs-Falcons football game here in Atlanta. Crossing my finger that Miss Taysway is gonna be there. Hopefully, because that would be freaking awesome just to be back in Mercedes-Benz with her like I was in 2023 for eras. So I'm like super excited for that. Yesterday, me and my mom went shopping for supplies for our wedding. We were getting like fake flowers, and then we decided to go get some real flowers to like simulate what our bouquets are gonna look like. And while we were out, I was like, I need to get something to wear to the Falcons game, because I had ordered something on Etsy, and my like little delivery alert said it wasn't going to come until Monday, and I needed it today, Sunday, for the game. So we went to like 5 stores in the mall, and none of them had Falcons shirts, which is crazy because like obviously the Falcons are like not a great football team, but that doesn't mean that some people don't want to rep them. You should still carry their merch in your store. So we were like really striking out. And then finally we went to DSW, of all places, shoe store. And they had some like semi-cute stuff. So I ended up buying a shirt. And then as Mike and I are coming back from grocery shopping, I checked the mail and my Etsy shirt came in. So now I have 2 options for tonight, which is like not a bad thing, but just kind of silly. But I will definitely film from tonight and show you guys what it's like. This is my first and probably last NFL game that I ever go to. I mean, like, never say never, but NFL tickets are like not cheap, and I'm getting to go for free because my friend's family has like season tickets and she had an extra ticket and I get to go. God bless her. I'm so excited. But I just like, I'm a casual sports fan, so I don't see myself buying tickets again. So I'm just trying to like soak it up and really have the best possible time that I can, but we'll see what it's like.
Okay, here's something I want to say too. So it's all fun and games having a new fancy car until it's time to change the windshield wipers. I got some windshield wipers where they allow for any installation on any kind of wiper arm, right? Some of these hose have like 12 steps to them. Like they go all the way down. My old ass truck, 2 steps. And that's on the 90s, dude. The crossroads of simplicity and technology.
Yeah, if Mike and I are ever gonna try to sell you on anything, it's buying an old car.
Yep, absolutely.
My car is from 2005 and his is from 93.
93, it's older than me.
Yeah, you gotta have an old car. That's just life. So I'm walking to my friend's to get ready for the game. I'm ready, but I'm headed to her house because she's taking us. And I'm like so excited. I literally can't wait. I'm lifting weights for content on the internet.
Who'd have thunk it?
It's storming because Hurricane Helene, pronunciation? I don't know, I haven't listened. Is like its first band is hitting us here in Atlanta. Hasn't even made landfall in Florida yet. It's supposed to make landfall tomorrow, I think, and then the brunt of the storm will hit us Thursday, Friday-ish. I'm from Florida, so very used to hurricanes. I like when it thunders and it rains, and also because after, it's really gonna cool things off here in Atlanta. Like, it's gonna get into the 50s next week, which is like so exciting. So we like ordered groceries and we're like hunkered down, but once all that's done, I'm gonna like cozy up on the couch and just enjoy the rain. I don't know if you guys know about this, but there's this thing called Fat Bear Week, and it's the best week in the entire year, where you get to vote on your bear that you think got the fattest over the summer. So the bears come out of their little dens, and then they eat and eat and eat and eat, and in September, you get to vote for who's the fattest, September, October. It's the best time of year. It's Fat Bear Week Junior right now, so you get to vote for the biggest bear cub, so the little baby bears, and the baby bears are all offspring of the big giant bears that you vote for in Fat Bear Week. So I just voted. You better go vote. Fat Bear Week is the best time of year, and I can't wait to see which bear wins the fattest bear. Okay, so a few updates. We all survived the hurricane. Honestly, we slept through it. Literally, I think it hit us like properly around like 3, 4, 5 a.m. here. And there's obviously like a lot of like leaves and twigs blown everywhere, and tons of water. Like all of my plant pots were like full of water because it rained for like 3 days straight. But yeah, everything's all good here. I know the damage was like pretty bad in some places, and hurricanes are always scary. So thinking of anyone who was affected. Also, earlier in the vlog, I mentioned that like the first band was hitting us. Apparently that was just a storm that was like not related to the hurricane at all. I just assumed it was part of the hurricane. No, it was just raining and windy a lot. So who knows why that happened. But anyways, if you made it this far in the vlog, thank you so much for watching. As always, you can follow me on any of my socials. Links are in the descriptions. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.